2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northwest Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Okay, steady now. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Let's head to this lengthy par 4. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. This shot from around 210 yards. Very well played.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
That's outstanding. What a putt. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Yeah, that one will play. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
Teeing off here at the 4th. That's a good-looking shot there. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That should find the surface. Oh, almost went in. That was a bit of a miscue.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. He's currently tied for 1st. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. Oh, that was pure.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's currently tied for the lead.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
It's time for a one-shotter.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Whew. Wow, from the tee no less. That's great stuff. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. This shot is about 140 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot. Oh, come on, sit.
Ooh.
That was brilliant. Didn't even think you'd get on the green from there. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently in 3rd place.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Wonderful shot. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's currently sitting in 1st place. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Wow, what a shot. Wow, that would have been an albatross, the rarest of birds. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle at the last.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
A bit short with that effort.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Xander Schauffele setting up his next shot.
Four feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Now, current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
He seems to have all the wind in his sails and maximum confidence out today against Xander Schauffele. I think Xander didn't really know what he was getting himself in for after that shot.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. That's nicely done. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
That was a beauty.
A birdie putt awaits.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
Here's Xander Schauffele.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
Setting up now on a par 4. You like that, didn't you?
From about 100 yards.
Wonderfully played.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently in 4th place.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
That's disappointing.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Oh, that's frustrating.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Currently 7 under for the round. This one's a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Good shot there, Beamer. 18 feet to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Steady on.
A par putt on the table.
Just didn't drop.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Nicely done. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Ooh, right by the hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Well, Rich, they say winning becomes a habit, and this player's certainly making a habit of it.
Oh, absolutely. Sunday fun day. Let's go find the winner and spend the check, baby.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elvy. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Two-K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. We're back at Cromwell, Connecticut for the TPC River Highlands course. Luke Elvy alongside Rich Beem. And Beamer, take us through the opener.
Par 4 down the hill with the tee shot, and second shot will go back up the hill. There's really not much out there. To be fair, Luke, it's a fairly bland opening hole. There is some pretty heavy-duty rough on the right and left that you really don't want any part of. If you want to take driver, you can hit it way down there in the flat and just have a very simple pitch shot up the hill for your second. But I think most players will lay it back, find the fairway, find the green. If you get a birdie, great. No harm in making 4.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut.
Handy effort, that one. Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier.
I gotta say, this is a 10 on the scale.
This putt about 11 feet in distance. Oh, just missed. And this putt coming up for his par. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers, both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Pretty good shot there.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Ooh. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
And Brooke Henderson currently in the lead here.
The fourth hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Oh, right by the hole.
Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Jon Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Currently 1 under for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Time to take a look at what's going on at the 6th. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. Now over to Rickie Fowler. This is their 5th shot.
Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, special at the Travelers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed. They're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week. And they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Ouch, that hurts. Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands. A good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
What's in front of them, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Putting for par. Oh, so close. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That's a good putt to hold for a bogey. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Here's a great shot from our player currently in 2nd. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich. But recently, players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
No, that's too bad. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. Not bad.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger, no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at, their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for a par now. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Rich, the 12th, a par 4, measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Here's Ricky Fowler from earlier. Our player currently in second, making a really great shot. Second shot here on the 12th.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Trying to get back to even par with this putt. Well, it's a bit disappointing. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This one for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
And now we go to the 14th, where this happened a moment ago. Fine effort from our man, currently chasing the leader. And back to the course with the live action. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Was on a good line. And this putt to move into a tie for third. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. I will take that also into the top 5 now. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Tee shot is looking good here. Sitting at +1. Currently tied for third. Come on, get down. Left yourself an opportunity.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
He's in a share of third place. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
And this putt to move them into a tie for second.
Yes, 3 holes to go. This is getting to be a nail-biter.
You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. That's just inside the range.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Okay, steady now. Putting now for a bogey. And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
And Rich, I just keep watching this name moving north on the leaderboard. They're pulling out all the stops right now.
I tell you what, they're getting an awful lot out of their round. If the leaders aren't careful, this player could catch them.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. A bit long on that one. Ooh, right by the hole. A bogey putt awaits. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Just didn't drop. This putt is for a score of 72. And that will conclude his tournament to date. Rich, obviously close but no cigar, but you've just got to hand it to this player for making that final round charge.
It was impressive. From the very opening tee shot, this player was focusing on making birdies early and often. Unfortunately, not able to make enough today to get the victory. Still a lot of fun to watch.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
No, filled with talent as Lexi Thompson. This is going to be a tight tussle. I can't wait to see how this one plays out. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. That's some good golf right there. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Nicely holed and for par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently in 4th place.
The second hole at TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green in 2. Luke, knock it on, can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle, get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. Oh, just missed.
Putting for birdie here.
There are some professionals that practice those in the dark.
And that should secure the par on this one.
So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 3rd.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And this one is for his par.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's 1 stroke behind her rival in this event.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Oh, well done.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And tidy looking shot, that one.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Big time play, that one, Beamer.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
TPC Deer Run, Rich, is full of forced carries, and the 5th is no different.
I love the second shot. Should you find the fairway, you have a very simple shot down the hill where you can see the entirety of the green. You will go flag hunting with your second at the 5th.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Currently 1 under for the day. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Attaboy, good shot. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
Oh, that was so close to going in.
Just in case Lexi thought that she was going to dominate the match today in this rivalry, he's come out and put that down, laid that gauntlet down, and now I think things will get interesting.
Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. One Weet-Bix too many, I think. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Yeah, nicely played. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
That's disappointing. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. He's currently in a share of top spot. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 4. Every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Opting for the 9-iron. Quality shot, that one. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Ooh. Par putt coming up here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Playing from around 210 yards here.
Is currently tied for the lead.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
A bit too much pace on that one.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead, pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
Lovely effort, that. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
He shares top spot.
Yikes!
That one was absolutely lasered. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
And that will take him to 1 under. He sits in 1st position. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Well played, mate. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Oh, tidy looking shot, that.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
This is buckets. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, so close. Leading by a shot after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
This putt is about 8 feet. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Let's take a look at the current standings. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make their par. Currently 1 under for the round. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And back to the play, shall we? All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away. And there it is. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Currently in top spot.
This one is all over it.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. That's frustrating. A par putt awaits. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Oh, so close. Putting for bogey. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today.
Nicely done.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 1 stroke back in this tournament. This will be a timely one to hole. Let's make this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole.
And with it, he moves to 1 under par. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
That's tidy.
And with this putt, he will win the event.
Okay, steady now. Oh, Rich, as that one slides by, there goes the chance to win. And with that, Rich, this one's actually going to extra holes. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got extra holes coming your way.
Oh, and this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
This will be intense, Rich. So much pressure, and these players won't be stopping until one of them wins the hole. Buckle up.
Oh, such an exciting day, Luke. Let's get into it.
Yeah, that one will play. Well, a big moment here. Really got to be aggressive if they want to have a chance in this one.
With their opponent in there close, Luke, absolutely. Take dead aim.
Well, they've certainly got the swing in the groove.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Is that a rush of blood?
It all comes down. Yes, you can feel the tension building. This playoff's going to another hole. Let's move on to the next hole of this playoff, shall we?
Nicely done. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
I'll tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
That wasn't your best effort, was it?
This next putt will win it all.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
This truly is do or die. And that'll force this playoff to another hole.
Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Well, this player had a par earlier on this hole in regulation. Luke, not too sure that's going to be good enough in this playoff.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Just didn't drop.
It all comes down to this. Mate. And with that, both the players and the crowd get to move to the next hole.
Well struck. Well, this looks enticing here, Rich.
Nobody wants to see this player lay up. Time to be bold.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
And here we have a putt to win the John Deere Classic. It was on a good line.
This truly is do or die. The fans are certainly getting their money's worth with this playoff. Let's head to the next.
Great shot from around 180 yards out. This one heading towards the green. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. Get this putt to drop and he'll win the event here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. And the pressure builds. That forces this playoff to another hole. Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the 17th. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
Oh, just missed. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
What a spectacular performance all week long by this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
Well, there's a moment you love to see every week on tour.
Absolutely. This player grinded through and got the job done and the W.
Well, thank you, sports fans. Hope you enjoyed all the coverage of our playoff finale. And from myself and all the dedicated people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.